Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You know how it happens. You're treating their sprains, or fixing the trains, or trying too hard to come first. You sure got a thirst. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long, cold Vic.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
So hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
A silent launch. You've heard of ninja launchers. Now you think... Let me just warn you, okay? This is going to be the biggest boomer stream you've ever seen. Because I can juggle. I can actually juggle. But there's a lot to juggle when you're launching 2 campaigns on 2 different sites, plus an email, plus a stream. Look, it all starts. Everyone's telling me I'm muted. All right. Starting again. I said cool stuff too. This is really important. What are we launching? Is anyone? That's what the opportunity is lost. All right. God damn it! Why can't anything go properly? Nev says Bancroft launching his own book. What is this exception? I know, right? Me promoting myself. Terrible. Thank you so much for this, by the way, Nev. Holy, you didn't have to do this, but you have set the bar so impossibly high by sending this out. We might have a look at it later. Actually, I think we will. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Can you all hear me? Can you see me? You're right. We are here. This is all very impromptu. I realized that if I wanted to expand the Lucent out onto Indiegogo and Kickstarter and potentially Fund My Comic, I didn't get there with Fund My Comic in time. These campaigns, they, there's a lot of checking and all that sort of stuff to set up. So, maybe in a couple of days I will get Fund My Comic up, because I know some people definitely wanted to back me on there. But essentially, here's the thing. I got plenty of people saying either they couldn't back me on my site, or they didn't want to, or they're from Kickstarter, or they like to keep everything on Indiegogo. So the plan was always, maximum options, maximum options for the customer, for the backer, to put Pain of Death up onto these other sites. Now, I could have done it straight away, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit different. I haven't seen anyone else do this before. I'm going to wait until the book is basically done. And I cannot wait any longer, because this thing will be going to print in probably under 2 weeks. I have about 20 odd pages left to finish on pre-press, and then it is going to print. So I just need to know, do I need to print like a few extra more? These hardcovers are expensive to print, so I can't print too many over. So I don't know if there's any interest out there on Indiegogo or Kickstarter, wherever. I need to know. So we're doing this today. Mo says, what I appreciate about Bancroft is he puts every ounce of intellect into his book, and then has none left for general competence. You couldn't be more true, Mo. You couldn't. It's like you're a sage. Lam Gigante was in first, of course, just dancing the dance of the llama. Eric Weathers came in to say hello, friends. Hojo wanted to congratulate me, but it was Mo Biggs for a what's 4 in a row? A quad vector, a quaddy for a quaddy. Mo gets his fourth first, so he might be coming up on the leader there. I think Jeremy Burt's is on 14. So imagine Mo wins another Golden Wrench, unheard of. And thank you, Hojo, for that comment. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Jeremy Burt's is here. Ollie's here. D-Wag is in the house. Valley Law is here. Who else? I see Huron. I see Felix Huss, the Link Master. I have pinned Felix Indiegogo link up in the chat. Thank you very much. Raiden asks, what would a Lucent scented candle smell like? Nothing flowery. I don't know. It would smell like the streets and rain, I guess, probably. Snuggy, he wants to claim first, but you can't. Will Rob Arnold be on? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm speaking out of school here. I don't know if he's announced it yet, but I'm pretty sure we're doing a Camel Knights later on. So, and I don't know if Rob is involved in that either. I've spoken very sparsely with Rob over the last couple of weeks, but I've just been super busy. So, smells like a catacomb. That's a good answer, Gary G. Smells like Victoire, sells Nefarious. It smells like skulls. That's another one. A 4-bagger, says Baroni, for 4 in a row. Shadowpunk says, Hale, is that my Lucent shirt you're wearing? No, this is mine. I put the Lucent shirts back up on. Anyway, we'll get to all that. I'll just say quickly hello to Citizen Ronan. I'll say hello to who else? My lovely wife Mel, who was invaluable in helping me set these up while I was working on pre-press. Gary G, Skibbity LE, and maybe I'll say hello to Eric Grant. All right, I have some memberships to shout out. Thank you so much, Gary G. Let me scroll back up here. Hopefully I haven't missed the boat here, because usually they disappear. Oh, I have. Damn it. Well, shout out to Gary G. Thank you very much. And also Eric Winberg also gifted 5. Hang on, where are they? Oh no, Gary G's down the bottom. Eric Winberg's at the top. I might be good here. Maybe. Damn, I can't find it. Hang on. Start. That's what I need to do. All right. Eric Winberg and Moromi for 11 months. Ich fahr Omnibus. I fahr travel omnibus? I don't know what that means, Moromi. It might be colloquial. Eric Winberg, I think Mo Big's got, I'm giving them back too. Nomad Damon, Dojo Kun, Vera Kusaki, Mel, and Jim Alaska all gifted memberships. Again, thank you very much. All right. Mo says, Dean actually has a case for most gate kept if I'm kept off the ballot due to 34 YouTube felonies. Let me go back to my live chat here. Eric and Gary G, you get these. Thank you very much. Where are they?
You little ripper!
Cannot neglect the wonderful, amazing Rumble Gang, headed over there by Tacitus Jones, and he's calling me out for being muted, which is on point. On point. Everybody, please do share this out. Let everyone know that this is going down. You know, launching my own thing, but it's good to you know, let as many people know what's happening. Fortunately, says Mo, Gary was able to. I know, where is it? Damn it! I just read it. Where'd it go? Why is StreamYard doing this to me? I swear, I just saw. I swear, am I wrong? I clicked on something that Mo said, and then it disappeared and turned to something else that Mo said. Well, anyway. Hail Sumo Thor. All right. This is going to be tricky. See, most gatekeepers. I know, it even kept your gatekeeping comment. I can read out here. Oh no, I thought I've lost it. I've lost it again. Don't worry about it. Gary Grave said, I thought I backed this. I did on your site June 26th last year. Had to double check. Good. All right. Yeah, I'm not asking anyone to reback, although there are some new things on the campaign. So you might want to grab them if you do. If not, you know, all good. Because I know the campaign has been out for almost a year. Almost a year. We're coming up to it. So, you know, on my own site. So I understand. All right. How do we do this? So essentially, I know I'm so worried that, you know, I haven't launched a friggin' Indiegogo or Kickstarter in years. So I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think I'm going to play an extra long, double long. I'm launching everything because I got to send an email as well. So bear with me. All right. So I'm going to set them up. Where are we here? Okay. There's that one. There's that one. And then there's that one. Okay. All right. Are there any puzzles of foreigns? No. But there are some foreigns on a puzzle. I wouldn't say it was the number one emphasis of said puzzle. Will there be an exclusive card on Kickstarter and Indiegogo for day one backers, says Speed Killer? No, I'm not doing anything exclusive like that, although there will be something that I will show off shortly, but you can grab it on both. But no, there won't be any like sort of, you know, early backing rewards like that. This is kind of the way I'm envisioning it. It is very much an expansion of the original campaign. So it's the same campaign, but just expanded out onto new platforms with a couple of new things. So that's pretty much how I'm looking at it. If you have been holding out on backing to back on one of these sites, now would be the time to do it. We got Brian Criscow in the house. How you going? All right. Enough of this waffle. I'm already 15 minutes in. Let's friggin' do this. Hang on. Should I share it? All right. There's what they look like at the moment. There's 2 babies ready to be born, coming out of different wombs. And I've got to triangulate and organize this, and I've already boomed. Dojo Kun says, let's go. All right, enough talk. Let's do it.
How are the emails going, Rob?
410, I think.
Oh, okay, not too bad.
I'm 17 away from 1,000.
Great.
Can't be happy for me.
Should we kick?
I am.
Camel?
Can't you
We
tell?
just had that whole discussion. You had that whole discussion, and you can't even be happy for me.
I am. This is me being happy. I think it's fucking awesome.
Okay.
Good for you.
Yeah.
No, I think it's great.
I've
I
never
think
seen
1,000. Good for you. I want 2,000. You can make 100 grand. Fuck that. $500,000. That's what I want to see. Get on it. Get on it. I want it to be the best book in CG. I know you could do it. I know you could do great. I want you to make 200 day one. All right. Day two, another 200. Day three, 400. That's what I want to see. Nothing
so
but
good at
success
that.
for you and your family. I want your kids to grow up and be millionaires.
Oh shit!
That's it.
you. I'm touched.
Yeah, I know.
I wish all the same for you too, Camel.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
And here we go.
All right, it worked. It is live. An email has been sent. They're both live. Excellent. 30 days. Everything is working. Good, good. I got a bogan chat here from Amanda. Amanda says highest. Hang on. Over here, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Where is it? Highest 1,000 piece puzzle. What? Which site are you on Indiegogo, Amanda? The reason I put it like that is because these puzzles are incredibly expensive to print, and the more I separate them across different tiers, so to speak, the more expensive it gets. But because you are OG hashtag Puzzlegate, I may make a what is it? Exception for you. All right, preferred 2,000 piece Paris Indiegogo. All right, I will set that up for you, even though I may lose my shirt on it. It's fine. It's good. I just want to get puzzles out there. And look, we're already got 3 backers on there. Thank you very much. I have no idea how this is going to go. Like, if I'm going to get 20 backers, 50, whatever. I mean, the campaign has been open now for so long. I don't know. I just have no idea. The landscape has changed so much. Last time I put it up onto Kickstarter, it got put into the, what's it called? Campaigns We Love section. And I got a backer. Oh, excellent. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love seeing it live. It ended up getting like 80 something backers, which was amazing. Sumo says, congrats to Victoria and Clark. All right. Pert says 200. I don't know what that is in reference to. Mo says, Camel is exuding the same spirit with which Bancroft awards me the Golden Reg. I know, right? Jim Alaska, backer number 2. Nice. Thank you very much. Who got backer number 1? Did anyone say anything yet? I don't know if they did. Scrolling down. My ears. They're exploding. They're supposed to. Scrolling. Boom. All right. I don't want to miss anything here. Make Amanda's 5,000 piece. They don't make 5,000 piece. As long as you don't lose your blouse. I know, right? I'm okay losing my shirt as long as I don't lose my blouse. That's a good point. Strong bankrupt. No, I don't know if people really want the 2,000. I mean, 2,000 is ridiculous. Frequency Girl, where's the t-shirt? Is it only an add-on? I can add the t-shirt as a thing as well. I didn't know if people would only want the t-shirt. I can make that a regular perk as well. Looks like I said, we're going to boomer this thing through to completion. Everything. All right. So puzzle as 2,000 piece and t-shirt as standalone perk. All right. Amanda says, I've been waiting for this moment. Don't you shame me. We got Ethan in the house. What up? Eric Weathers is here. And okay, all right. So what do I do? How do I thinking? All right. Let me put it on this. No, can I do that? Does it? It won't dox me if I do this live, will it? It's not going to show anything. I don't think it will. All right. We just go to, what do we go? We go to items. No, campaign editor. There we go. Perks. All right. We're good here. We're good. Now let me look here. So we got the 2,000. I just need to, I think there's the Eiffel Tower. How much did I have? So now I don't even know how much I charge on these things. Do you remember how much the 2,000 piece was on the other one, Amanda? All right. So I got to duplicate that. And we're going to make it a 2,000. God, it's so crazy. I can actually go check on my website. I can look at that. Where are we? Oh, God, there's too much to think about. I knew I would boomer this, but it's okay. Charge Amanda $1,000. No. I'll charge her what I charged everyone else on the 2,000 piece puzzles last time. You guys don't understand how long a 2,000 piece puzzle takes. All right. It was, of course, it's all in US dollars. So now I've got to friggin' everything is hard. 60. It was 65 US. What's that in Australian? 98. So we'll make that $100. And then I get my extra $2. So 100. We got to add a Eiffel Tower 2,000. Eiffel Tower 2,000 piece puzzle. No options. There we go. Yep. All good. Change that to that. You're not getting that as well. And save. View campaign. Is that right? Did I do it? Is it there? Well, we're funded. Oh, excellent. Fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone. 1,000 piece puzzle should be 2,000 piece puzzle. There you go, Amanda. $100 dues for that bad, but that is a massive puzzle. Make it $100 plus Girl Scout cookies. All right. Eric Grant's going to dip his internet. He's misbehaving. He says, all the best with the launch. Thank you so much. Eric says, click the send comms to Eric Weathers button. I will. I absolutely will. Like I said to Eric, I'm new to this game. I'm not a professional. I don't know the norms. All right. Let me go back. I just don't want to miss anyone if they put their backer number in there. All right. So what was the other thing? I need to make the t-shirts available. Oh, where's the celebration video? Of course. All right. Let me do that. Thank you, everyone. We are fully funded. 500 Aussie dollars. Excellent. We could play it twice if you want to do it on Kickstarter. I don't know if there's. We've got 2 backers over there. Or do I wait? I don't know. I don't want to force you guys. I don't know if you guys want to back on Kickstarter. So, all right, let's play it now. 1 for each. Thank you, Sumo Thori. 5 gifted memberships. Who are we looking at here? We got Eric Weathers. There you go. You don't need comps. You got a membership to the channel. Gifted by Sumo Thori, Perth Comics, Done, Serious Cat, and Sato Knight. All gifted memberships by the very, very generous Sumo Thori. Thank you so much, my friend. You get one of these.
Well, cheers, biggies.
Mo Big says Antoine Dennison is here. Hold on a sec. Hold the phone. Hold up. Hey, there he is. Antoine, I was wearing my my Durango t-shirt just the other day. Thinking about my friend Antoine Dennison. All right. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I saw something here. I swear I saw Amanda back to puzzle. I swear I saw it, but it's going so fast. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I was setting up the regular perk of the Lucent t-shirt. Yep. Let's upload an image. Need the t-shirt. Where's that? Here it is. Good to go. Good to go. September. I figured I've got the first batch of t-shirts already printing with some overprint, but if I need to print more, it's really not that much of a deal, because once you've set up the whatever it is, the screens, they all. Now, does this have, I'm pretty sure that has the extras on it, but I'm going to have to go save there. No one back this unless it doesn't have the sizes on it yet. So, all right, save. Good. Let me refresh this. Working on it on the fly. Mo's like falling asleep. Don't upload porn by mistake this time. That was a one-time deal. Riveting. I told you I would boomer this. Dear man. Another 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Well, you guys are being so generous tonight. All I had to do was launch books. Who would have thought? Thank you very much. You get this.
Absolute mad lad.
And who was gifted here? Mr. Reese, King Ban, Chuck Reardon, Buck Nasty, and Linkovich Chomosky. Amanda, back at number 6. I need to be first day since I now have been nagging for the puzzle since the Riffle Tower Dots. You have been, and that was a long time ago. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. 2,000. It's like 50 hours completing that thing. 2,000 pieces. You are crazy. Frequency Girl says the Eiffel Tower page is gorgeous. If I thought I would ever finish the puzzle, I would get it. It would actually make a pretty good puzzle, I feel, because there's lots. We'll look at it in a second once I get through my boomering. I was checking for the t-shirt. Lucent t-shirt. All right. Is it going to dox me? I'm going to log out here. Actually, I'm going to stop sharing that while I log out. I'm so paranoid. Oh, no, it's all good. All right, just logged out. Present, log back in, show it. Where are we here? Okay, yep. Get this perk. Okay, good, all good. All right, we're all sorted. Whew. All right. I think we can actually look at the campaign now. Crabby Langer says, I'm on the edge of my seat, riveting content. Bancroft just called you a nag, Amanda. I did not. I swear, I would never do that to Amanda. Massive supporter. Many books, including my own. Johnny Rando back in number 7. Ashcan and softcover. Let's go. 570 raised. $866 dues. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. We're all sorted. Pet says, I'm drawn into the Eiffel Tower page on the bridge. All right, what is everyone talking about? Tessus Jones says, Indiegogo goal met Kickstarter 117 away. Yeah, it doesn't take much over on there. Small goals. Like I said, this is a little bit of extra. Did you see backer number 1's message? I did not, Mel. It's an all-star chat tonight. It really is. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming and hanging out. Where would I find that? Was it long ago? Could backer number 1 please repeat their message? Mo says, Bancroft gate kept crack pack from the Eiffel Tower print harder than Big Pharma would dare. He muted you twice, Bancroft. Was it you, Sumo? I texted you. Hold on a sec. I have a phone. All right, let me look here. Mel says, stop ignoring the chat. It was Jamie Ramirez art. Back at number 1. Really looking forward to the comic. It was great seeing your art process while you were working on the comic and your live streams. The Tower page turned out excellent. Thank you so much. Amanda was back at number 6. Got that one. He did post it twice. I apologize. Jesus. Mel B is the champion. Yeah, if you don't have a Mel B in your life, crowdfunding is that much more difficult. All right. I found the trailer, by the way. Mo says, stop ignoring the chat. Texts like this are the main reason Bancroft doesn't check his phone during streams. I found my trailer. It was so long ago that I played it. I actually found it. Let me play this and we'll jump into the campaign.
You speak as though I have conquered death. I live death every day. I am surrounded by it, smothered by it. Look at you now. He would have everlasting life. You seek to defy death. You cannot even defy sleep. And our like sleep is to death. It is a painted death.
Johnny Rando points out that vocal fry thinks he's edgy. And Tastus reminded me, you know, that trailer plays on repeat before the stream over here on Rumble. I did know. I don't know why they make you do that. But yes, thank you. All right. Born in it, molded by it. Okay. There's some new things. So it's basically, like I said, it's extension of the existing campaign. If for whatever reason you were unable, some people had some issues with Shopify, or you just straight up didn't want to. Back on my site, It is now available on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Most of you guys here in the chat will, I'm sure, prefer Indiegogo. But I did end up getting something like 80, 85 Kickstarter backers the last time I put it up there. So I thought, fair enough to put it back up there. So in terms of the book itself, I mean, it's the same thing, except now the art and the lettering are 100% complete. I'm currently doing pre-press. If you go to my lucentcomic.com website, you'll see there I've got little bars that tell you how far along I am. And I think it says something like 27 pages left of pre-press left to go. And pre-press is just essentially me making sure that these images jump off the page. You're welcome. Eric, you are on this book. Do you want to come hang out on the show? I'll send you the link, because you're actually a attributed member of the team, as it were. I haven't hung out with Eric Weathers in a while. Let me send him the link. I don't know if he'll come on. He might be working, but Eric Weathers. There we go. All right. Let me get dressed. Sheesh. Put on your artist hat. Please do. Yeah, so that's very exciting. Obviously, you guys will watch me on this channel, do all the pre-press and everything. Got the last scene of the book left to go. And I will be sending it to print, maybe, I think realistically in 2 weeks' time. So, how many people back on these campaigns? They give me a little bit more extra, because I just had no idea, do I need to print an extra 10? Do I need to print an extra 20? I don't know. We'll see. I might not need to print any more. But I thought as well, I can chuck you some guys some extra stuff. That sounded like a pity. No, of course not. I love hanging out with Eric. Anton asks, which site gives you the best margins? Shopify, presumably. If I was in America, Shopify would give me the best margins. But what happens is that because most of the people are backing this are American, I end up getting hit with a 2.5% exchange rate fee anyway. So it ends up being, I end up getting 5% fee anyway, which is, I think, the same as what you get on Indiegogo. But I think Shopify still ekes it out by a little bit. Gary G points out to Eric Weathers clothing is optional. Eric Weathers is part of the Lucent team after much protest from Bancroft, says Mo Biggs. We don't want full frontal Weathers. Was Robin Camel pre-recorded? Well, that was a video. Bancroft has been marginalized, but I totally was. I was like, wow, that's not as much money as I saw I made, but then I saw how much the fees were. Dojo says the next comic by Dojo Kun will be 100% complete before launch. We should be soon. Yeah, a lot of people, if they can, they're choosing for that option. And I think mostly for the stress. For me, like the stress of getting this done within a year is really tough on top of the day job. So I can't promise that I'll get like the book done. It's not going to be like printed or anything beforehand, but like a lot more of it done than I had, because man, it's like, yeah, it's super stressful, especially when you're working and everything, and you don't know exactly how much time you've got to, and the colors take for friggin' ever to do. So, we'll see how we go. So yeah, there's the, the soft cover, the hard cover there. And hey, look at this. So this is the Shant Enjeti, the most amazing piece of artwork you'll ever peep your eyes on. Shant Enjeti did this painting for me. Now I can actually I can, what can I do here? How do I do this? I can move this over here, put my little camera in here. I can, oh, hold up. Let me put some, I don't know if I need headphones actually. We'll see how we go here. Eric.
Boop.
Is there an echo? No echo. Excellent.
No echo.
I hate having to wear headphones.
Me too.
Just hampers my style,
For me, when I stream, my body temperature rises about 3 degrees, and I get really hot, and the headphones don't help.
for me, my IQ drops about 20 points.
Mm.
I love your Peaky Blinders hat. You know I do. You and
I put
Shant
this on
rock those hats like no
just
one else.
for you.
Speaking of Shant, I'm going to try something here. I don't know how well it's going to go. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to make me bigger.
I look good.
There we go.
Man, I look good. Look at me. Let's focus on me for a minute.
You want me to make you bigger?
Make me bigger. Look how good I look.
You do look. You're very slender. What's your secret? Because you're a comic book artist and worker. You're chained to your desk.
I bathe in whale oil.
Oh, not seed oil.
Nope. Oh no seed oils. I cut those out of my diet a long time ago.
Oh, there you go. That's the secret then. All right.
Yep.
I'm going to change this to this. Where are we looking at here? There we go. I mean, there's a bit of junk on the table here, but I'll just move that around. Look at this.
I look like I'm looking away from it, but it looks great.
It's came out so well.
Look at
the colors. I mean, what Chance put into this is crazy. Absolutely just out of this world. So everyone is getting this print. I put like different ones up on Kickstarter and Indiegogo just to make the campaigns look a little different, but everyone's getting them. Even obviously everyone who backed on the LUCENTcomic.com are getting these too. So everyone gets all the stretch goals. Colton says, is September really the planned ship date? I mean, it goes to print however long it takes to print. Usually these things take a little while to print and then they take a little while to ship, but I think it all should be done by September.
You're printing in country, right? You have to.
I'm printing locally. Yeah, I made that mistake last time, printing out of country. Never doing that again.
Yeah. September. I would be also maybe hopefully in September, but I really got a lot of drawing to bust my butt on.
You haven't even finished your book yet.
Shh. What's that over there?
So yeah, that came out friggin' amazing. Just wanted to show that off. This print as well, which you'll see on the Kickstarter page. This is the artwork by Skunk Artworks, who won the fan art contest. You're running a fan art contest too.
I am. It ends at the end of the month, June 30th.
I've seen some.
And Skunk actually did a piece for that too.
He did. Excellent. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I've seen 3 or 4 or so, and they've all been friggin' outstanding. So
yeah, there's been.
You can have a fun time.
Yeah.
There's nothing more fun than judging some of your friends and peers on their artwork, and then putting one on top of the other.
Yeah, shaming the majority of them to hoist one of them upon your shoulders.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's one of them right there. Dean says, shh. Poor Dean. Justice for Dean. Mo says, whenever Bancroft foregoes printing domestically, he misses out on the free Huntsman spiders in the box. Yeah, they're part of the charm. Exactly. Felix starts throwing up the link to battlebrickroad.com. Jump over there and grab one of my favorite crowdfunded books. We're talking top 5. Look at that. Was that a new one?
No, that one's been there.
One's been there?
Yeah.
Do the rock one with the lights and everything.
We got to get in frame first.
I've got to update my computer so I can do that.
Yep. Now that you're done, you can do it
blind Bancroft. Yeah, there. It's all happened. It all happened. Now this isn't going to be a print on the campaign, but I have made it a poster, and it obviously is a puzzle as well. I just wanted to print it as a test to sort of check it out. And then a lot of people complain, because I don't know if you're aware of this, you probably are, but every single person here that's sort of walking around, people on the tower, people up here.
Yeah, I'm up there.
Nice. You're up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're one of the specials.
I'm up. I'm in there. The King's
Every
Chamber.
single one of these people is someone in the chat, or in CG. If I ran out of people in the chat, I can't remember exactly who it was. I should make a supercut of that and like show everyone who's on here and where they are. I'm going to do that. That would be excellent. A gift to everyone. But unfortunately, the realities of paper dimensions, this A4 is slightly wider than comic book proportions. So, compromises had to be made, and unfortunately,
Well, you can custom. Come on, is it too late? Are these test prints?
Well, I'm not getting made as a print, but as a puzzle, the puzzle is set. I mean, you
Oh
can't
yeah,
change
you can't mess with that.
Mel says, I'm the fat one. I did Mel first, and I kind of made her, I think that's her down there. She's sort of a bit bigger than everyone else. But I didn't want to change it, because it was part of the lore. Potato Mel, exactly.
The lore.
Bancroft put 90% of Crack Pack together just so he could cut us out, says Mo. It isn't like that, I swear. So there's that. And I also have this printed, which is that looks better. I couldn't show it on stream though, it was getting blasted, but that's the Rod Looper watercolor card, and I printed it on this really nice textured paper, so it actually kind of feels like what watercolor paper would feel like. So everyone's getting this little card as well. And did you see this?
Oh my goodness. It's real.
It's real. It's really real. The Lucent Utter Death.
Utter Death.
I wrote here, from the twisted minds of Parody Press founders Don Chin and Bill Mouse comes the spoof no one asked for, but everyone wanted. The Lucent Utter Death, because reasons. And it's on the back. It's got all these puns that Nolan Lockhart sent in. Like, for instance, I'm not going to read them all out because I want you to read them when you get them. What do you call Ella Forsyth when she turns into a fish and makes people ill? Salmonella. They're all as good as that, or even better. The comedy stylings of Nolan Lockhart. Exactly.
Beautiful. Chat lore for you to frame up on your wall.
Indeedy doody. All right. Also, now we had these on the original campaign. These are not on this campaign in these colors, but I thought, I did overprint these just by a few. So I thought, why not make a special Lucent edition in metallic blue? The ink is not as opaque as the other ones, but I mean, it still has its own charm. So if there's 5 of these available on each of the sites. And this is the ash can of Fractured Mind, which is like an art preview.
And that those covers are hand drawn, yes?
Yeah. So I had drawn a sketch of Ella, and I sort of printed it out really lightly so I could ink it essentially. So they're hand inked. So everyone gets pretty much the same thing. Look, she's got a really big chin. She's got a big forehead.
Oh,
whichever one you want.
Fitting.
The puns will continue until she backs. So yeah, I might actually draw one of those a little bit later. So yeah, okay. Let me change. By the way, this is confusing me. Back to me. Hello. And then we can put us down because we don't need that. And back to the campaign. There's 0 blue sketches left. What? Oh, I guess you can't get it. Thank you very much, everyone. Let me do a refresh here. Hold on. Wow, they all sold out quick. Wow. What's going on? Indiegogo actually impressed me. I know I hadn't obviously uploaded anything in a while, but the additions they've made to their site have actually been pretty good. The t-shirts especially, and the posters and everything.
What do you mean?
What's that?
What do you mean by the t-shirts and posters? They're just easier
I'll show you shortly. Hojo says, congrats, Bancroft. You've earned everything. Thank you so much, Hojo. Very appreciated.
Quick shadow ban check. You are not shadow banned.
Oh, let's go have a look.
Yeah.
Indiegogo. Where do we go? Explore.
Oh, I searched, by the way. I searched.
Well, let's see if it's on here. Comics.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Bada bing, bada boom. And Mel said, are you going to share it with your existing backers? Are like, no, that's how you get shadow banned. That's like a terms of service breach. So yeah, don't do that. Even though it would make perfect sense to share it with people who backed on Indiegogo last time, and it's a continuing story. That's apparently how you get shadow
That's a
banned.
no-no.
Are there any blacks left? Well, they all sold out. So yeah, I think I made
all the blacks have sold out. They're all sellouts.
Alex says, not if Bancroft has the same. I just dethroned Jake. Oh yeah, Jake's down here. He launched his sketchy starts the other day. So are you up on here? Can I find you? Did you put yourself on here or
not yet? No. I'm gonna do what Bancroft does and wait till I'm done drawing the book.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait till I'm done drawing, and then I can get that final print run, even while it's being colored and lettered and stuff.
Dean says, I have to back my own puzzle. Will the injustices never end?
Welcome to the club.
Baker still doesn't understand comps. Reach out to me, Dean. We'll work something out. It's just that these puzzles are super expensive, man.
They are.
I don't make any money off them. Like, if you think they're expensive to buy, that's because that's like I make no money on these.
Well, I did them for my Kickstarter and fund my comic for Battlebrook Road 1, and I used the same thing you did, and it was like I had to ask what $60 for a puzzle or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I could have it shipped to them and make $2. I forget what the prices were, but it was something like that.
There are posters, Dean, as well. We haven't gotten to them. I make no money on the puzzles. Hashtag Puzzlegate. Yeah, everyone get on board Puzzlegate. It's the future. But really I just wasn't able to break into the big puzzle scene in YouTube. I mean, the puzzle scene is massive on YouTube. And I just don't know how to get into it. I think you got to be a chick. It's
on really YouTube?
It's huge. Yeah, they puzzle on YouTube. I don't think they stream, but they make videos and they get millions of views. Crenshaw says, can I afford it? Probably not, but I just backed. Thank you so much, Crenshaw. Crenshaw backed Waking Dream just the other week, and he received it. And hopefully he enjoyed it. Well, he's come back for more, so it sounds like he did. Getting them to work financially is a puzzle. You're exactly right. Yeah, no, it really is. I'm not being I'm not making a joke here. Okay, let me scroll down here because we haven't looked at everything yet. So, okay, everyone gets these prints. There's also going to be some stickers and a magnet. Amazing J. Ryan magnet. I've got some stickers in there. I'm doing something different with the stickers. I don't know if you saw. I'm making little, instead of having this, look at this, look how ugly this is.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
Sticky tape.
Absolutely
instead of doing that,
wretched.
I'm going to make labels.
Oh.
So you can, I'm not going to. They are being made. They're being shipped to me as we speak. So I'm making labels that are like cool little die cut things that you can use as stickers. So it's like a twofer.
Where'd you get that idea?
Oh, they're just floating around in the air.
Oh, okay.
They just,
okay.
They just come to me, and it's a mystery where exactly they come from.
They're just there, huh?
Mo says he looked around the corner with his mystical third eye, located conveniently at the top of his forehead like periscope. Well, where would he be without Mo? Honestly, Alex is finally home. You can relax with a beer. No bookmarks and no not safe for work. I haven't said there's no bookmarks yet. Maybe these campaigns will help me fund a bookmark. Maybe that'll be a stretch goal on these campaigns.
That is a stretch.
Free backers over on Kickstarter. Excellent. All right, we're getting the start. They're tiny goals, so hopefully they won't take too long to fund. 8.25 by 11.5. What happened to the good old 8.5 by 11? Is that the ash can? Is that what that is?
No, it's what it says right there. The art print from Shant.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's because it's A4. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's A4 size. I should write that's A4 size as well. That's Australian size. We can't do it any different. That's how it is here. We can't change them. If you try and change it, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. So that's custom.
Isn't it worth it for the backers though, Mike?
Not really. They're getting it for free.
Okay.
Click me on that. Trading cards are the superior bookmarks, and they fit snugly in deck boxes. Exactly. Snuggy updating me on the campaign numbers. Thank you so much. I keep trying to refresh my StreamYard, so it's not a good idea.
No, I wouldn't do that.
11 backers. Thank you very much. Haven't picked up this many backers in a long time. All right, so there was that, but I think that's all gone here on Indiegogo. It has. It's sold out. So if you do want this and you don't mind backing on Kickstarter, they're probably still available over here. So there were 5 on each site. Yeah, there's 5 left out of 5. So if you wanted the head sketch and you're cool with Kickstarter, you can grab it over there still. Metric size. I know, right? You should see what the posters are sized as. Do it for us. Do it for your fans, Bancroft. Foxhole Comics backed. Congrats. Very excited to read some of the best looking books I've seen out there. Thank you so much, Foxhole. I'm so happy with how the pages have come out. The writing, the story, the art, the letters. Yeah. God, it's not a comic until the letters are on there.
That's the last part.
You
don't have to print it.
Cool, but it's not a comic.
Yeah.
Discordia, is being an AU comic seller daunting for you when shipping outside? No, it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. I got a business deal with Australia Post, so it's not super expensive. That's how I'm able to charge. I just charge a flat $15 shipping rate out of the US, out of Australia to pretty much everywhere. It's slightly less expensive in Australia.
I charge similar to Australia because I have, what's it called? Global rate shipping.
Oh yeah, that's through Pirate Ship.
Pirate Ship, yeah,
through Pirate Ship.
Yep, it's actually great. I've got some good international shipping prices.
Sumo, you're not far off. Yeah, they went quick, eh? Bancroft ships using kangaroos thanks to Skippy Send. Not far off. All right, so t-shirts. Like I said, I have overprinted slightly, a bunch of the different sizes, but I thought I'll chuck them up here. And if I have to print a couple of extra, it's not an issue. It's not like you have to print, a minimum of 50 or anything. You can print 5 or whatever. It's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the puzzles, the new puzzles. Now, I actually sold, believe it or not, 40 puzzles on this campaign.
That's impressive.
Do you know how much money that is in puzzles? It's a very scary number to send that amount of money over to Latvia.
Yeah.
Like that's just like,
and just trust them with it. Yeah.
What are the Latvians going to do with all that puzzle money?
They're living the high life. They're at the top of the Eiffel Tower having a party.
How many 5XLs, Bancroft? I think it was 2 or 3. I sold 2 or 3 5XLs. I'm just grateful that they have 5XL as a t-shirt because not many places do. But I took Adam Lawson's advice. He said, Mike, if you're going to do t-shirts, go as high quality as you can find and charge a bit more for them, because if you put out a poor quality t-shirt and it gets out there, you'll never sell another one again. And I come from t-shirts as well, so I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Puzzle trafficking. I mean, what else are they doing over there? They must have what do they drink in Latvia?
I don't know.
They're like,
cider?
Look, some weird Bulgan just spent thousands of dollars on puzzles. What a moron. But they're actually on their way to me now, the original group. So
you ordered in bulk? Are you
doing it in bulk? Yeah, I had
okay.
to. That was the only way.
You're shipping them out then?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to combine them with the whatever anyone else ordered.
Right.
Not these ones. These ones I just have to kind of be separate. So Mo says puzzles are Latvia's number 2 export after organized crime.
It's puzzles and Adidas tracksuits.
Discordia says he's limiting his sales to US only. Camel is thinking of doing the same. Because especially shipping over to Australia. It is an absolute nightmare.
Cecil did his second chance cash grab. It was US only, and he's just went to eBay for all his international sales because they handle all of that. All that shipping price is automatic from them.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Jojo says shirts are only on add-ons. I did change it on Indiegogo. If you wanted to back it on Kickstarter, I can do that as well. It's just I haven't done it on Kickstarter because Kickstarter doesn't allow you to do variants, you know. So with a t-shirt, you just put up one t-shirt. But on Kickstarter, and you put small, medium, large, whatever. But on Kickstarter, you have to put up every single one. So you got a reward for every single one. So if you want to back it on Indiegogo, you can as just a thing by itself. So hopefully you want to back on Indiegogo. Yeah, it's actually weird. Like Indiegogo was sort of, I thought Kickstarter, they changed their thing. They added some new things, and I thought they'd kind of gone ahead. But now Indiegogo, with the add-ons and the variations to them, actually kind of have taken the lead again in terms of sort of functionality for different sort of things. And I'll show you that with
the creator, for the person making the campaign.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Fanta, how do we get the Ashcan? Well, the Ashcan sold out on Indiegogo, but there are still it looks like a number left. So like 5 left on Kickstarter. So these are like extras. And I'll see if I have any left over, because I did print these in limited amount, obviously, to fulfill the existing campaign. I'll see if I have any left. I might chuck up some more. But I'm probably going to put this up on the Fund My Comic as well, because I know there's like a bunch of people who only wanted to back me there. I'd put 5 up on there, so I can't really put too many up, and they're sort of exclusive as well.
How soon until you're up there on FMC?
On my comic?
Yeah.
Well, Mel started it and was setting it all up. There's some extra little steps we had to do, and we just didn't get around to it. What's that?
Is it your first Fund My Comic?
Yeah. Okay. I've backed things on Fund My Comic, so I have an account, but I haven't put anything on there before. Okay. So it was all, and plus you want to double check and triple check everything, and it was just we just weren't going to get there. Yeah. And I really wanted to go live with this now because I'm going on to Camels later, and I've got to jump back onto the pre-press. I can't put that off.
Right.
Antoine Dennison, Latvia's 3rd largest export is wives, but it's a distant 3rd behind puzzles. I would love to have been there when it's like, holy, they got this massive order of 40 something puzzles. But it was the only way I was able to not really lose money on it, because you do get a bulk discount.
Yeah. But you would have had to have put a gamble on what to price them as, hoping that you would have gotten that.
Yeah. And it was close.
Yeah.
We're talking a couple $100 over 40 puzzles. So yeah, Puzzlegate ain't for the faint of heart. Let me tell you that.
You gotta really want it.
You gotta really believe in your puzzle game. So yeah, t-shirts are available there. Puzzles, like this is what I was saying. This would make a good puzzle because this is different here, and even the colors, the highlights are sort of greener here, and they go more blue up here. Obviously, this part is different. And then you've got the park area in front of Trocadero, which is different as well. You've got the river, you've got the foreground, the park. I think this would make a great puzzle, because usually when we make a puzzle, it's a family thing. One kid will take one part, another kid we'll each take our own part. I'll say, okay, this is my part. So if you find have you found a river piece or a boat piece? You pass it over to them. So. I think this would make a really great puzzle, but I mean, I hope, Amanda, you have a very big table, because that 2,000 piece puzzle is an absolute monster. Mo says, I realize Latvia is not a large country, but I'm not even sure they would react emotionally to an order of 40 puzzles. No, of course they would. They're bringing out the what do they got there? Some kind of weird liqueur
Yeah, there's probably going to be a parade in your honor for so many puzzle orders.
If I ever went to Latvia,
Red
it would
carpet.
be like David Hasselhoff going to
Yeah.
Germany, you know.
Yeah, if I ever went, I would be David Hasselhoff being naked on the floor eating cheeseburgers.
See, Amanda gets it. It's a poor country. The contribution was definitely a shocker.
Now, did you color this piece with that in mind, saying this is going to be a puzzle? So I want to make sure the colors are differentiated.
No, I did. I colored the piece because if this were realistic. Let me just grab this from Xavier. He says, thought to drop by and wish you well. Congratulate you on your next book launch. The cityscape is phenomenal. Would make a killer puzzle. There is the puzzle. Thank you very much, Xavier. All right, Amanda did get the last 2000, the one with the car. That is crazy.
That's Rob's cover, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Rob's cover. Exactly. He owns 2% of it with his red light idea. No, I mean obviously the Eiffel Tower is that color, and I wanted that to be the thing, and I wanted it to be, I always like to go cool and dark in terms of depth and stuff. But you wouldn't really have this blue hue. But the thing in comics, blue usually means dark and kind of cold. So I thought, all right, well, let's just try that. And I thought it would just work out really well. Some things just click into place. They're meant to be. So I was like, oh, there's the green in the park. I can kind of blend this green up with the blue. That's very Lucent. It looks very Lucent. And it all just worked out well. So
yeah, it came together great.
Yeah. Absinthe. Exactly, Moromi. Yes. They're hitting their absinthe together, saying Proshulski or something.
Something like that.
Drink their Latvian absinthe.
Mm-hmm.
The ash can, Fractured, or is that a separate book? So the ash can, let me go back to my other camera here. And I'll put us up here again. Where were we? No. Yep. Oh, that'll do. Oh, look at that. Cool. So Fractured Mind is a comic that I am currently working on. Rod Looper is doing the art. So this is Rod Looper art. It's a sort of, imagine like a supplemental, like a lot of guys do supplemental books. John and Shane put out one. Did you do a supplemental? You're doing an art book.
We're doing a poster book, 11 by 17 poster book.
Yeah. Rini just recently did one of the 2.5. And you hire another artist to work on it while you're working on your book. I will be coloring it, and this is just a little preview of it, and it comes with a I'll ink the front. And so the ones on these campaigns are blue. Previously they've been gold, bronze, black. All right. Let me change that camera back. And there we go. Absinthe. That's a good one. Absinthe makes the heart grow fonder for Latvians regarding puzzles. That's a very good comment there.
Yeah, solid.
Does this put Bancroft second in line behind Dr. Doom? Close. Can you imagine I get invited to the Latvian palace by Dr. Doom? He's called me to come take a walk through the puzzle factory.
Mm-hmm. Where it's all just Doombots mindlessly creating these puzzles.
That's how they can make them so cheap for them.
Yeah.
So there's that as a puzzle. There's the shunt. Again, another fantastic puzzle. So many different parts. I think this might be a harder puzzle because, what's to differentiate, for instance, this part from this part.
Yeah.
But it would just be an absolute gorgeous puzzle. So, Shunt totally went so far above and beyond on this piece of art. It just beggars belief. I still look at it every now and then. I can't even believe it's real that he did this.
He's working on mine right now.
Oh, he is too.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a crusher. Bancroft gatekept the speech from the Latvian vice chancellor.
Well, you were giving your puzzle victory speech.
I was.
Yep. And you went over time, and they tried to play you off stage, but you just kept talking.
They were giving me the fish to the city. They have a fish to the city over there instead of a key. Even though I don't know if Latvia's landlocked. I don't even know.
I don't know anything
It
about
doesn't
Latvia.
matter. They can import their fish.
I assume everybody lives in castles.
Shant does amazing stonework. Yeah, and the great thing about this is even on the smaller, I mean, it's not that small, but the A4 print, it's slightly bigger than a comic. You can see the texture of the canvas. So I imagine at these bigger sizes, you definitely will be able to as well. Pretty sure it's landlocked. That's all right. They can import them on their puzzle trucks. Puzzles go out, fish come in. That's how the Latvian economy works. Alex says Bancroft has deposed their president and declared himself emperor of puzzles. Unfortunately, the crown doesn't fit. Oh no, Amanda says no, it's on the Baltic Sea.
Is that even real? None of this all sounds made up.
Is this even a real country?
Yeah.
You know, does it come from some strange, place in America that they just say, oh, it's Latvia?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the aforementioned most gate-kept piece of art in all of crowdfunding. This is the second place, runner-up, right before first. Amazing Dean James piece, which is a puzzle that now when I originally thought about this and turning this into a puzzle, I could have sworn that they offered square puzzles. I could have sworn they did.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this would be perfect for that. Dean's going to be so happy. And then when I went back to check, they didn't. So I've had to crop into it slightly to get it to fit. Because otherwise these areas up here would have just been black, flat. I mean, you've already got some pretty flat pieces here.
Yeah.
This is this is like difficulty level 10 to complete this one.
Yeah. Amanda wants
everything. It's sort of
pieces.
Yeah. How do you know it's this guy's face or this guy's face? You don't. This is for the hardcore puzzle gator who laughs in the face of difficulty. But nonetheless, amazing art there by Dean James. Antoine says, pitiful Latvian children are being chained to puzzle-making machines for our pleasure. Hopefully.
It's good for them.
Yeah. Put them to work. Dean says, hashtag I was robbed. Frequency Girl says, gotta run. Good night, all. Thank you so much, Frequency Girl. And thank you again. I want to show Eric Weathers this book later that I received. Have you seen this thing?
It's a beautiful book.
I'll show it to you. Puzzles are easy with a little glue and a mallet, says Alex. Yeah. Super easy. And all right, so here's another thing. I just put this up this morning. This is only on Indiegogo because Indiegogo will allow me to do it, essentially. I can't do this on Kickstarter because I would have to load up every single one as its own reward, and that would annoy me. But, these puzzles, I mean, Ethan's put out a ton. You've put out some. There's one right there.
Posters, you mean?
Posters, sorry.
You got puzzles on the brain still.
They're hard to get off.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Amazing. They're just so amazing. The Artsy Bear made one. Rob made them. And I've always been reticent because it's just a bit of a headache. And you have done as well, and you've had a headache as well. I think I figured it out. I found an amazing poster printer place that can print them at a professional quality. So it looks like any sort of, professional store-bought poster you've ever made. I did the test for them when I went to Tampa last year. The issue was with how do you ship them. So I've done the research and I found the bits and pieces. Essentially, you got to get like a poly tube, which is a thin plastic tube that you kind of wrap them in. And then you put that into a card tube, like a mailer, and then you put that into a box. So it's a whole rigmarole. But I thought if anyone wants these as prints, I know Shanthan Jetty's fans sorry, as posters. Shant and Jetty's fans definitely would, I'm sure. Skunk artworks. If anyone wants any of these, so like the Eiffel Tower print or any of the cover prints, as posters, full, so they're the same. They're pretty much the same size as the ones you guys make, but of course, being Australian, they have to be slightly different.
Oh, great! So we can buy them, but we can't frame them.
Well, you can frame them; they'll fit in the frame, but they might not fit perfectly. So keep that in mind. But they're the same price, I think Ethan did on the pit posters, so $35 a poster, I'm pretty sure. Where are they? Somewhere around here. What does that equal to? $55 Australian. So I think that's $35 US. A polytube sounds like Bancroft's gay college fraternity situation. Alex says no. It sounds like Jake. A polytube.
36 US.
Tube, like a like that. I don't know. How do you say that word?
Tube. I say it like an American.
Yeah. No, we put the ch in it. Like Judy. Do your Judy.
Judy.
Yeah. Not the lady.
Not Judy.
D-U-T-Y. Do your duty.
Oh, duty.
But how do you pronounce duty as in like who?
Duty.
All right.
Duty and duty. And Judy.
So like every time you're being super patriotic, I'm here to do my duty.
Yeah. That's what I tell myself every morning when I wake up.
And we do our duty. So if you're married to Judy, I'm here to do my duty.
Yeah.
Then,
my jury. Yeah. I'm gonna go do some jury duty with Judy to duty Judy.
But not man. I just made it. But not many people have a wife named Judy, but everyone does duty. I don't call it that because I'm not 5 years old anymore. So anyway, we got distracted there. Long story short, I figured out how to handle this in a way that I think works well. So the posters are, let me just make sure I'm not signed in here. Yeah, I'm not good. The posters are 35 US, and you just click in here. So if I say get this perk, and you just select the one that you want. So you got to look over there and see which one you want, right? Say I want the Shanten Jetty because he rocks, right? And then now if I continue to review, now I'm not logged in, so it's good, it's fine. Now look, you can add them on, but if you add them on, there's a $20 Australian discount. So you don't because they're all being shipped in the one. Remember I told you about the box and the polytube and the thing.
The tube, yeah.
Those things are not cheap. These are like they're really ridiculously expensive actually. Maybe if you buy 1,000 of them, they're cheaper. But so yeah, you can get that as an add-on, and then look to say, oh, I want the Eiffel Tower. Okay, see how I'm saying? Like Indiegogo is growing up here.
I like
that.
Now
look at this. See, you want a third one? You just add it here, and then you can pick another one. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
All right. Indiegogo did something cool for once. I'll give you that one.
Kickstarter doesn't do anything like this. So shout out to Indiegogo for doing that.
I guess I'll cancel my Kickstarter poster campaign that I was going to do.
Yeah. We wouldn't want to confuse words. So anyway, I took my pawn to the pawn shop. Yeah, exactly. Well, okay, here's one for you.
Uh-huh.
How do you say horror?
Horror.
How do you say whore?
Whore.
Now you've got a good differentiation there. I think it's Phil Diaz. He says them exactly the same.
Hua.
It was like a whole horror like that.
No.
He says the Diaz Bros can help you if you want an Eiffel Tower. Well, look. Yeah. No, we actually really pronounce it very differently. Horror and then whore. It's a very different word, but Mo is exactly right. I do not differentiate between those words at all. in the pronunciation, which is so weird. Look how differently they're
Yeah.
spelled. They're basically not the same word at all.
No.
All right. Anyway, let me go back. So that's the posters. If anyone wants a poster of these, grab them. If not, whatever.
Don't.
No skin off my nose.
But you want the posters, and you want all.
You
of
do,
them.
I think. You
Yeah.
do. And I think they would, like, especially like that Shartan Jetty piece. I think the Eiffel Tower piece. I mean, they're all good pieces. They're all great pieces.
Now, what if you were to do? Let me make more work for you. You do like a full 10 poster bundle for one price. You just get all of them.
I mean, if someone asked for that, I definitely would. Yes. I don't know if anyone is that serious about posters, because that's like,
might be.
That's a significant cash outlay. But if they wanted it, I would
take
definitely
$5 off the top.
Oh yeah, I would
Yeah.
give them a discount at Rooney for sure. Pert says we have pawn shops and pawn shops.
Yeah.
We have
They're
pawn
usually
shops.
pretty close to one another, actually.
Of
They're in the
course,
same
yes.
neighborhood.
I was thinking, what's a pawn? Of course, it's where you pawn things.
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
Where you pawn things? How do you pawn
Imagine
something?
if you had a pawn shop, but we normally call them sex shops, so that to avoid confusion.
What do you have? Do you have gentlemen's clubs? Do they call them that?
We may do. I haven't been invited to any.
It's where you have to dress fancy and wear a top hat.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. I think I'd look good in a top hat. We got Fopeasy over on Rumble and Huppets. Wouldn't a completely separate puzzle campaign get you into the puzzle crowd? It could do, actually. That might be what's stopping me. I'm attaching my puzzles to this comic book game.
Yeah, it's weighing you down. As all comics do to all of us.
They're purists. The puzzle crowd are purists.
Yeah. And then once you've summited the Everest that is Puzzlegate, you need to set your sights to the cross stitch crowd. I'm sure that one's probably even more massive.
Maromi says, the women wear nothing but a top hat.
Oh.
Well, I think my wife is listening, so I would like to say that doesn't interest me, Maromi. I have my eyes only for my lady. Obviously. But you enjoy yourself. Alex says, a standard top hat would barely fit a Magrath. I do have a top hat somewhere around here, and it didn't fit. But it was a joke one. So I figured it's, they don't really make them for, properly sized gentlemen.
Yeah, they're just
already is nature's top hat. Yeah, this is essentially a top hat as I'm wearing it. So that's pretty much, I think, it in terms of, some just little extras to throw in the campaign in case anyone wanted something else.
I like
it's still got
the
same stuff on it that the existing campaign has.
I like the setup because all the way at the bottom is like, oh, here are some comic book pages if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're into that. And I put them up and I wanted to showcase some glorious Eric Weathers talents on here. So, and plus, if you wanted to get a little bit of sense of the reading. Now, if you don't want any there's not really spoilers, but it's like, if you don't want to read anything, I guess don't read it. But I like it showing out a little bit of the, the cadence, the style, and the lettering as well. Because like I said, it's not a finished page until it's lettered, right?
That's right. It's not a comic book. So that G.I. Joe issue isn't even a real comic book. The one without lettering.
I guess we're also calling out Jason Batscombe because he did a completely silent one. Although he did have like sound effects in there. So I was like, I read your comic, but I just read pow and boom and splat.
Were those drawn in?
No, they were computer over the top.
I don't know. That's skirting it there a little bit. You do read those words,
Close.
Yep.
He's skirting with his dancing with excommunication there.
Yeah, absolutely.
G.I. Joe 21 apparently. So it had no words in it at all. It was just a silent affair.
Yeah, just Snake Eyes choking dudes out.
Did it work? Was it good? Was it? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't read comic books. I wouldn't know left or right of what's good or bad.
We put the comic pages right down the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where they belong.
You can finally find out what they're talking about with the well and the frog if you're so inclined. If you're not, don't read. I reread all this stuff. I reread it all the time just in preparation for print. I'm so happy with this book. I really enjoy the story, the way it all came together. Everyone played their part. Eric, A+, Joe Fulton, A+ on the editing. Me, I mean, a solid A.
Yeah.
I'd give myself,
I mean,
I don't know if I'd give myself a plus.
Really, we graded you on a curve, really.
There's room to grow.
So, yeah.
I'm not Eric Weathers yet. Eric kind of just shot so far ahead of everyone else in terms of the art. It's crazy and frustrating, but excellent and exciting at the same time. Careful with that frog scene. Ethan is in the chat. He may not be pleased with your shenanigans. Ethan was actually there when I was drawing this frog.
That's right.
So he might remember it. And he gave it the Ethan Frog Father tick of approval. I mean, it's not it's not a cybernetic frog, but it's a frog. Do you remember Frog Butt? I had the whole stream on Frog Butt.
That was a whole thing. I'm surprised there's not a Frog Butt puzzle or poster or sticker. Enamel pin, perhaps?
I know, right? Missed opportunity.
Yeah. Yep.
So and I put different pages up on Indiegogo as on Kickstarter. Again, just for a little bit of difference. So if you want to see a bit more of the book, check out both of them. The infamous picket fence radiator, if you remember that from a draw stream.
Look at that.
People were wondering what that might be down there in the back. Not a picket fence, but
Grandpa searching for panties.
Somewhat resembles it. Well, now he's in his own room. That's his room. He's come out of her room, and he's thought, you know what I need to do? I need to take this tea I haven't drunk. I'm going to pour it just right there into the air, but it doesn't fall. It's somehow floating away through the air, through the ether. The ether, I don't know if you're aware of this. The ether, it goes on waves.
Does it?
So that's That's why sometimes ideas, they hit you and then they leave you. You got to kind of wait around for the right peak or trough.
So if you move around, you have a higher chance of hitting these ideas.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, stay active. You'll have all the ideas.
Yeah.
How's your launch going? It's going very well. Everyone's here. I think we're all having fun. We're having a good discussion about Latvia, frog butts, puzzles, duty versus duty, pawn versus pawn, and we're just checking out, all the different whatnots. Alex says, I was originally told Ella spends half this book walking around in her underwear. That's how he got me back to it. Is it half the book? Oh, it's a good. I mean, there's a good,
portion of it.
She puts on a little bit of a modest blanket, she's a thief. She steals it from an ambulance.
That's true.
But she participates as an accomplice in quite a bit of larceny, a surprising amount of larceny in Painted Death. There's a car involved. There's a motorbike.
She's a real menace.
She is. And anyway, she steals, but that was all on her. She 100% steals a ambulance blanket to cover herself up. But really at the first moment, she gets rid of it. And she's like, I'm out here on the street, out and proud. And that lasts for probably a good 10 or so pages before our other character very gentlemanly offers her a coat to put on.
Why don't you tell the rest of the story?
That's pretty much the bulk of it. It's really a story about robbery and clothing.
Sheltering women with blankets.
What's larceny? Sounds to me like property is just out there in the ether for anyone to grab. Exactly. Mo gets it. Mo gets the spirit of Pain to Death. Snuggie says, put her in the granny panties. Some people thought she was in granny panties. I'm like, what are your ladies wearing? Like, anyway, we won't get into that. She stole it, really? Is that fait? What does that mean? Fait accompli. It
sounds French to me.
Fait accompli. It sounds Latin though, accompli.
It's foreign, whatever it is, and it scares me. So I don't like it.
It sounds like you have to be smart to know what that means.
Yeah.
Moving on. Do you think it's going to do better on Kickstarter and Indiegogo? Probably Indiegogo. I mean, by all indications.
Yeah.
That's where at least most of my crowd is. I chuck it up on Kickstarter to sort of, because Kickstarter is quite large, and last time they did promote it a bit, so I got a bit of extra boost from that. I don't know if they're going to do that this time round.
Yeah, you got another backer.
We'll see. I did. Excellent. Getting very close now. You know, and look, even if it's 10, last time I got 80, that would be amazing. You know, but this campaign has been around a little while, so I'm not expecting big numbers, but I'm just kind of chucking it up there and sort of saying, look, it's up there. I don't know how many people were either unable or unwilling to back on my site, but there are some, so you know, I'll chuck it up there for them. And to me, it's already a success. Michael says, I spent time in Latvia's neighbor Lithuania. Pretty girls, frightening dudes. Yeah, they're the puzzle dudes. Where
the Techno Viking is from?
Could be. Bancroft put Ella on the street. She went out there herself against better advice. She was sort of in a state. If you've ever been in shock, you'll understand. You're not in your right mind. You sort of are in a haze. And I have been in shock twice. And the things I said and the things I did made no earthly sense. So Kickstarter, does Kickstarter not support the, I think it was in Dollar Redo, wasn't it? It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that.
2 more backers. Excellent.
I do like that auto update. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, you know what it probably does, Mo? It automatically changes it for you. I think that's probably what it does, because I'm looking at it in Australian dollars. And
I think you can click a button and switch it over somehow.
Yeah. Did you take down your own site? No, the main site is still up. You know, if people still wanted to back on there, they absolutely can. I didn't want to take that down because, you know, that's where people kind of, all the backers, the, you know, friggin' 800 or so backers are, you know, aware of the campaign, most of it. So, no, that's still there. This is sort of an expansion, a sort of expanding territory out onto you know, bigger sites, because I love my site, and I'm guessing you love your site too.
I do.
It's so good to have your own site. You get to make it the way you want it and everything, and as long as you're promoting to it, it's amazing and fantastic. But the, you know, the organic traffic you're going to get on your own site is really almost non-existent.
It's all, I mean, it's all promotion. It's all that whole find the audience, take them, point them to where you want them to go. But there are other people out there.
Yeah, you know, the hope is that maybe there's just some people who just haven't seen it before, or and again, I do know that there are people who were waiting for it to be up on other sites before they back it. So this will give them a chance. I'll give them a month.
And they have it, I think both those sites have a better, it's easier, like with Shopify, as you know, it's hard to set up international shipping. You have to go in and check each country and all that stuff. All that's taken care of.
Well, and as well, some people like to have everything they back in one place.
Oh, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Keep track of it all. So
it's easy to update your address, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's reasons to keep going on other platforms.
We have Jasper in the house. What up, Jasper? Ella works all the corners. I mean angles. Mike, I'm so confused. How is this a launch? I thought this book was already launched. It's not really a launch. I mean, I called it launch because I didn't know what else to call it. It's just it's available here now.
Relaunch.
Is it maybe a relaunch? I don't know. It's not even really. It's some people said, is this a second chance campaign? No, because I think they either come after or it's not. It's just it's available here now as well, kind of.
Yeah, thing. Expansion launch.
Yeah.
We'll come up with a
Bancroft
better
is
word for
expanding
it.
his customer base like Putin. Exactly. We're gonna annex Latvia. Like invading Poland. Exactly. And I threw up a couple of extra things that I'd always sort of thought about. Some other puzzles and stuff. Some posters, stuff like that, and the ash cans as well that I thought it's a reimagining. Yeah, and the book itself, just so you're aware, Jasper, and everyone else who's backing, the book itself is about 2 weeks away from being print ready. So that's where we're at with that. And these campaigns aren't going to slow that down. I'm not going to wait till these end to send to print. These will give me a bit of an extra idea. But I didn't expect that it would be like 300 backers or anything of that. So we'll still be going to print on schedule.
Well, I suggest taking the extra profits, the extra money from these campaigns, and fly to America again.
That was good. It's $1 cheaper to back the hardcovers on Indiegogo. That's just exchange rates.
Yeah.
I just sort of set it as it was. And is that compared to my site or Kickstarter? It trust me, that wasn't intentional. #Dollargate. I put it as I had it on I got all the prices from my site. But these companies do their own things with the exchange rates and stuff. So sorry about that. I mean, I suppose I could have put up for $61, but
it'll fluctuate, in a
exactly.
Yeah. Because I've had it before. Oh, I've had something in my cart and it would be like $35, and then I didn't check out, come back a week later, and it's $37. So
yeah,
that stuff.
It used to do that all the time. I remember back in the day, I can't remember what it was. I think it was 30,000.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I kept passing it again, like every week. Oh, we passed it again, and then it would happen again.
Yeah. The good old days, the heady days of 2018, 2019.
Dr. Doom has unwittingly crossed Bancroft with his lock on the puzzle market. I know. We have Sumo in the house shouting out to Buzz. Bancroft has created the Bogan launch. This is Edwin talking. Is it a launch? Is it a relaunch? Not a launch? Who knows? Just back it, damn it. Yeah. It's a hey, just reminding you, it's still here. And now it's available through these sites that you guys all know. So that's where that is. How's your campaign going, Mr. Weathers?
I have one. Good.
Dude.
We are. I don't even know. I forgot. I pay attention to these things. I've been so busy drawing that I haven't looked up.
How many backers you have?
Oh man, we're getting pretty close to 900, and that's 1,000 right around the corner. Yeah, it's going really good. The fan art that's coming in for the fan art contest has been, dare I say, phenomenal.
Anywhere we can see that?
You actually have to go to the hashtag on Twitter. #BattleBrick Road fan art.
#BattleBrick Road fan art.
I tried to make the longest hashtag possible.
I know, right?
Yeah. And then scrolling through there, you'll see all sorts of goodies. This one I think was today, to the 10th.
Just went up.
Yeah.
Did you make them do? Is it have to be color or can it be black and white?
We originally said it needed to be color, but we took that away because
it is a very restrictive.
Yeah, there was people like, "Oh, color, dang it!" So I thought, yeah, I'll take that. We'll take that out, and then if the piece wins or gets put in the book, we could pay to get it colored. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that guy, Leo Kuhn. All right, I gotta follow him.
Yeah, give him a follow. He's got some great art.
Oh, Brett Barkley. I know him.
Mm-hmm. This phenomenal piece.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Look at all
I'm in the way, but they're standing over the body of the Watcher of the East.
Yeah. If you've read the first one, you would know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Battlebrick Rod, was it? Yes.
Well, there is a rod piece in the poster book, so that's our battle brick rod.
Why isn't Rob on my launch stream? You know, I didn't ask him because this has been all very impromptu and just sort of flying by the seat of my pants. I might see Rob later on Camel Nights, but I don't know. Rob is an enigma these days.
He really
No one
is.
knows what he's doing. He could have used BBR fan art, but he didn't want to risk getting the big black rod submissions. Yeah, it's
for
walk a
real.
tightrope.
You got to be really careful with these hashtags these days. Twitter's the Wild West. Our boy Joe. Yep, he's working on a piece. He better hurry up.
Middle distance stare, always a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Joe's awesome.
Yeah.
I remember this one from James Murphy.
Yeah, he took Roquefort's cover and expanded it.
After Roquefort.
Brilliant idea.
Yeah, man, that's tight. Hal Comics, who is the he's one of the artists on Edwin's book,
mm-hmm.
the Ace Volume 3. You want to go back that as well? Alan Alonso.
Look at that.
Look at that foreshortening.
That's
a long gun.
Yeah.
That's a long gun.
Yeah, it is. I like the blood on the
stabbing weapon.
The corn.
That's what you should call that piece. Blood on the corn.
Blood on the corn.
Rob is an eccentric artist. Yes. He's probably getting ready for Elden Ring. Yeah.
We'll never see him again.
Once that's out. Goodbye, Rob. Some more of that.
There's more in there. It's a smattering. I have to I download all of them when they come in.
Hey, there's Skunks.
There he is. Those
Now,
apes.
which one are they? They're the flying chimps.
Yeah.
Because there's flying chimps and there's flying gorillas.
Chimps and gorillas and monkeys. The monkeys haven't really shown. They've shown up a little bit, but not fully yet.
Excellent. A Leroy piece.
Yeah.
Competitive.
He's gonna have to scan it though if he wants it entered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have to get rid of these blue lines, but you can do that in Photoshop.
That's true.
I like to see he's still putting in the effort.
Yeah.
What's this piece? Is this another one?
It is another one.
Holy cow. That's like a collage piece. Check out a revolver.
Oh. Yeah, it's a bit like the silver root revolver she gets at the beginning in the book. Looks like Scarecrow's all torn up.
I'm gonna reread it before I read the second one. Anyway,
I probably should too.
Make sure it's all consistent.
Yeah.
Harry Simos.
Harry Simos.
Oh yeah, I forgot the line is half man. Literally.
Half man.
Literally half man.
Yes.
It's got a little scythe. Two little scythes.
Yeah. Oh, there's one in here you should not bring up, by the way. There's one in here. I didn't realize it was a little bit. There's a winger in there. It's not this one, though. It's black and white. Not this one.
There's another
I'm
one?
just telling you. I'll tell you when to be careful, is all. That's not that one. You're good. Those are Skunk's kids.
Citizen says Leroy's will look amazing color.
Really
Gary
will.
G says he's getting Roquefort to color it.
Yeah, we need to get Art Bear to ink it and Roquefort to color it.
Sumo says Bancroft zoomed in right for the hairy chest. That's parts. Oh, and I love how Skunk gets his kid to
yeah. Great clouds.
Isn't it funny how the kids emulate the parents' art?
Mm-hmm.
Does your kids do the same?
No, they hate me.
Oh,
so yeah.
I mean, my kids don't really do that, but he Clark likes to. He's still just he's kind of going off YouTube videos and stuff, how to draw. He likes drawing Godzillas. He drew a really great dinosaur the other day.
That's wonderful.
No, I just like how this definitely looks like
the oldest child of mine. He picked up the guitar, not the pencil. So That's where he's going. So he was in there playing Led Zeppelin earlier, so they're definitely taking after me that way.
Fair enough. Oh, these are cool. These are like turnarounds. They'd make great stickers.
They would. I would love. We would need all of them, though.
Yeah.
And then Big Boy Robo with 2 pieces. This one was done before the contest.
I remember this.
Yeah. But then he went and did that.
It has a little bit of a what's his name? Jose Garcia flair to it, just in the faces and stuff, and the sort of the lines. Very nice.
I love the winding road.
I'm pretty sure I'm following him. No, I'm not.
Better fix that now.
That's excellent.
Yep. I think this is the last one here. I have a few more in my email as well.
Did we miss the Dong one?
Yeah, I think it's the next one below, so we can just skip.
I didn't want to miss that.
Well, you can look at it in private if you want. I retweeted it. I didn't even see it, and then I was looking back, so it's not that one. It's black and white, so
that's cool too. I really dig that.
Yeah.
I see it. I saw it. Why did he do that?
I don't know, but I didn't notice. I'm like retweeting it and everything, and then
that's quite the mushroom tip.
It is indeed. And then you see the hashtag, and you're like, oh, okay, I got it. I get it. I understand.
All right, are you all ready in the chat?
Scroll
there you go.
Yeah.
I remember this one too. Was this from previously?
Or Pawn?
No, he said he started a month ago. Man, you have a job ahead of you.
I know. And there's, like I said, there's a few that people could also enter via email if they didn't have Twitter, and there's a few in there too. So,
are you doing the same thing I did, where you do like a first, second, and third?
Yeah.
It's too much to just give it to one person, I think.
There's prize money. The biggest, the number one prize is they're going to go in that 11x17 poster book, along with everybody else. So that'll be cool, and of course cash money. So
dollar bills, y'all. That is this one here, I think. Where is it? Oh, it's down here.
Yeah, right there. Yep. So we've got half those pieces are done and ready. We've got the other half being worked on right now. The vinyl record is done and at the press. It's been at the press for a while now. Had a little bit of a hiccup there with, what was it? The mastering. They remastered it for us, which I paid for, which is fine. It actually wasn't that expensive, but I had to talk to Vosto and get something with the file figured out. And then he went in and tweaked the music because he's an artist, and they sound even better than the ones on the website. So it's really
vinyl is supposed to sound better, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying like he made edits to the songs. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
How many of those did you end up selling?
We've sold a little over 100, and we have printed or pressed. You think you call it pressed? Yeah, pressed 300. We're 310. We're keeping 5 for ourselves. Zeb and I each taking 5.
Yeah,
we got 300, and then if they sell out, because they'll be available on the other campaigns in the future. But when they sell out, if we do reprint, it'll be a black vinyl instead of yellow. So it's super special yellow vinyl for the first 300.
That's amazing, because that's something I just didn't know how it would go. Like what's the sort of desire for that out here?
Yeah,
cool. 100.
Yeah, it's like 110.
Yeah, that's right. That's and you're not the only one. I've seen some other people doing it, and I think it's a great idea, as long as you've got something to put on there, obviously.
Well, I think personally with Vosto's music, you can't go wrong. I love it, and I ordered Geronimo's Blood Realm. I ordered that vinyl as well, so I'm looking forward to listening to that.
Yeah. Slavic one wants to know if I sold a lot of shirts. Yeah, we ended up selling about a little bit over 100 shirts, and I printed about 150. So I've still got them available on these new campaigns as well. And if I end up having to, I tried to spread out the I tried to spread out the sizes according to what I know now is what's most popular. Where is that t-shirt? But if I need to get a couple more, it's really no issue. The guy's super cool, and I can just go in and say, hey, can I get 5 more larges or whatever? It's not a problem.
Oh, that's awesome.
Some person says, Eric, can you sing some of the songs on your vinyl?
Yeah, of course. Wom, wom, wom. There's a lot of that. Yeah.
I'm moved. Hello, Angela. Pictures don't show how good the shirts are. Yeah, I can't believe this guy. We have a massive industrial area. It's one of the biggest industrial areas in Melbourne, just sort of near where I work around the corner. And it's great because almost anything you want, you can find in there if you want to do something. And there's this guy in there printing super premium, all hand printed friggin' t-shirts using like all top quality stuff. And I was like, this is amazing. I'm so happy I found this guy. So I've got my t-shirt on now. I mean, this is probably like a year old and it looks brand new. And the t-shirt feels brand new. I mean, they're expensive, but
yeah,
it's just worth it to do it.
That's the trick, is finding a good t-shirt, because I found we had a crypto fashion for the first t-shirts, but they're not around anymore. But
Yeah,
I found a local place that I'm pretty happy with how their shirts have turned out.
Angela Curry, fellow INFJ with me, the Maya Briggs thing. Do you know what you are?
INTP, I think.
Oh, so we're quite close then.
Yeah.
We're just slightly. Shant and I are the same thing, and Angela Curry as well.
Mm.
They were doing a whole thing of it on J Dollars last night, and everyone was complaining that we all sounded like wine mums. Cranberry Langus, was Eric Weathers doing the tune from Close Encounters? Guess you'll just have to. No. You can grab it. It's right over here on battlebrickroad.com.
Grab that record and you'll
add it to your cart. Grab yourself a book. I cannot stress enough. Battlebrick, even if you're not interested in Wizard of Oz, don't worry about any of that. It's its own story. It's a great story, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this second one. You said you were hoping to go to print in September.
That's probably me being wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking is good.
Yeah,
shoot for the stars.
I'm drawing a whole lot more than I was because my new job allows that time. So I'm using it wisely.
I want to go to your you shared a piece of a page the other day.
I did?
Yeah. Not the other day, maybe the other week. I complimented you on it, if you remember.
Oh yes. I'm still actually glowing from that.
Well, it was just, let's go to your media. I don't know how much you tweet, so
it's mostly porn. So
where is it? There it is. Like a lot of people talk about leveling up, but if you guys are aware of how Eric used to draw, especially going all the way back to Flying Fortress, but it's not just drawing, it's storytelling, it's page layout. And then you got Farah on the colors, which is just a perfect match in my estimation. But these hands, these facial expressions, those eyes, this character, this is not easy to do. This kind of up shot and make it work. I was like, holy crap, this is a fantastic page, and I just wanted to tell you about it. And look at that fire. Look at the glow.
I appreciate that. It's really hard for me to take a compliment. So I'm trying.
I've tried stuff like this, and I know where I need to get better. I can see that. I'm at that level with my art. Like, okay, I need to get better on certain things, and it's like, unusual facial expressions, like screaming or laughing. I don't know if I've even drawn a smile yet. It's hard. It's hard.
Not easy, man. It's not. It takes a lot of work.
Because it can look really goofy.
Yeah.
And if I start and I say I'm drawing like I haven't done it yet because I mean the Lucent is not really a smiley book, but if it gets to a point where I need that, it's scripted. I'm gonna have to learn it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's me drawing that mouth 50 times until I get. I get it right.
Yeah.
And then finally being like, okay, that's the one, and inking it. So, yeah, it's tough, but I really push to make it look exactly how I want it. So it's frustrating. I frustrate myself with that because I'm like, nobody's gonna care. Just go move on to the next one. You get the book done. But I'm trying to.
You have to balance it. You do have to balance it because I always figure like, well, all right, it's pretty close. Let's try and get it exact in the next book. That's sort of how I envision it. Eric's work isn't the worst I've seen. M. Bancroft. Yeah, exactly.
That's the best.
Slavic wants to know if you went to school for art.
No. Nope. Just hours and hours and hours slaving away and ruining my back.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it. Actually, doing it for work, doing through crowdfunding has been amazing for improving.
The only way I get better at drawing is if I have a project that people are waiting on, whether it's pre-order like crowdfunding or just, they know that I'm doing the next issue of Flying Fortress or whatever.
It does light the fire under
it does, yeah.
As stressful as it is.
It's just like, well, it has to be better than the last one, so I have to push myself. I have to get better. So
you're doing it, man.
Made my life a little shorter, but maybe it'll be worth it.
Looking good. 6 backers over on Kickstarter already. I think we got 10 in the first day. I think the first time around. I can't really remember, but we only had the one going up.
Yep, you weren't competing. You didn't have dueling
competing against ourselves on this. 12 backers over on Indiegogo. Thank you very much to everyone who's backed. No one getting the digital. Very interesting. That's another thing I'm thinking of doing is throwing it up onto Global Comics after this all is done. Because I've been selling digital, so I'm not going to do that until after this all is done. Maybe when Fractured Mind comes around, I'll do a push onto Global Comics to sort of see if I can find some new readers over there as well. I think you can do paywalls over there. I think that's just a better solution than this.
Yeah, the PDF thing is like,
yeah. I agree with it in principle, but I just don't think it's a very professional, efficient way of doing it.
Yeah, it feels slapdash together.
Yeah, it feels like, oh, hey, I try to make it as professional as I can. I send everyone a cool email, and you just click that, and it's visual and everything. You click the link, and it takes you to a download, and it's all looks good. But yeah, I would much rather people you get this cool login now that you can go and read it on this site that actually has a really cool way of reading comics digitally. Different options.
I think if you're going to do the PDF thing, give it a little bit more flair and make it separate. One of the things I'll do is, actually, I don't know if I did this with the Battle Brick Road one, but I will. I'll have to double check. Isn't like on the last page or whatever, make a digital, make a QR code or whatever. If you enjoyed the book and you wanted to add it to your bookshelf, then visit battlebrickroad.com to buy yourself a physical copy. Like have that in there as well, not just here's the print file, but low res. Like make it a little bit more, hopefully push somebody to buy a physical copy or throw something a little extra in there like that. Actually, I did that. We put, I don't know if you can still find it, but we pirated Flying Fortress back in the day ourselves and then put that same thing in there. So we were like, we have no fans. 60 people backed our Kickstarter back in 2012 or whatever it is, but we're afraid of piracy, so let's just get ahead of the curve and put it up there ourselves.
Get ahead of it. Get out in front of it.
Yeah. What you could do too. I mean, if you're going to upload it yourself to the pirating sites, just get it out of the way, and then you don't have to worry about whether or not it will be pirated. Just do it yourself. And rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, there's some people will only read digital.
Yeah.
And I don't mind getting it out there to them so they can sort of read it, and maybe the hope, I don't know what percentage it would be, that one day they might convert and want to buy the physical thing or something like that. But we'll see. We got Jason in the house. He says, hello, my sexy bogans. Hello back to you. Pert says, I'm an INTJ. So we're all pretty close.
Yeah.
That's why I almost get along. Reese says, yo, Bancroft, Eric, and everyone else. I can't find Flying Fortress on the pirate comic site. Link, please. I don't know if it's still around.
I don't run. It was.
This
was
a while
before
ago.
comic pirating sites. We put them on. This was again 12 years ago. We put them on the Pirate Bay or whatever. I doubt they're still there.
Yeah, because that would have been years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to see. Look at that. How many did you say you got? 50 backers on the first one? Something like 60 backers?
Yeah, way back then. Yeah, with no audience at all.
179.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Doing all right.
Doing all right.
Doing pretty well. Well, I've been going 2 hours, and I have been reliably informed that Camel will be doing a show later.
All right.
So I think I'm going to go have some lunch, take a break. This launch, not launch, whatever it is, we can come up with a word for it. Expansion.
We'll figure it out.
It's happening. It's happened. It's there. So yeah, a show. Yes, a show. A Camel Nights. And Moses, is Camel starting a channel? Apparently, he's thinking about it. We'll see how we go. So I want to thank everyone who came and hung out. I want to thank everyone who backed. Thank you so much for giving this campaign just a little bit of a before we send it to print. Thank you, Eric Weathers.
Of course. Thank you for dropping the link.
My pleasure. An enlargement. Oh my God. Ask and you shall receive.
There it is.
Cock enlargement. And it just writes itself.
Yep.
We figured out the other day, you might have been in the chat, we figured out instead of a tailgate party, we do a cock tease.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So now if you put your campaign onto other sites, you get a cock enlargement. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. That's pushing it, Michael Deitcher. That's too far. Take it up to a point.
Also, you should refresh my website if you still have it open.
I do indeed. Let's have a look. 880. How lucky. 88.
How lucky.
Thank
you for the backer.
Too, by the way. He's just spreading his coccyx. Don't thank me for that, says Kramer Langus. I regret that. Brent says, form a circle, it will become a cock ring. They're all good ideas.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Careful. Could get too large. Could get jammed in places. I don't think that can happen. Throw your hat into the cock ring, says Johnny Randy. Please do. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope I will see you later on Camel's channel. I wished I would have had a link to send you to, but I don't think he's put it up yet. So, all right, everyone, have a good night. Have a good evening, Mr. Weathers.
I will. Thank you. You do the same.
Rock. Thank you very much for coming out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty